welcome for my whipping chat. I don't know what I've managed to do, but I can see the I've made it so I can see the letters more clearly. As you can see, look, there are some E's and C's and B's and things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work where you can see, hopefully. I will be keeping an eye, and if I get out of the area where you can see, I will move it around. I am working on the canvas upside down at the moment because I've done a certain amount, and I want to before I finish this area, before I move on to any other. Just going to look. E is number 4. Yeah, you can. Yeah. So I'm going to work on this area, and hopefully you can see it with me. I'm sorry I've not been around for a little bit. I've been feeling poorly, and so that's why there was no whip and chat on Sunday and last Wednesday. Oh, not necessarily whip and chat, you know. I am thinking, I'm not a very confident person, but I am thinking about doing a cooking one with you guys. Can you tell me what you think of that? I'm by no means a gourmet chef.
Better.
Thank you, Smurfy. But I'm happy to try anything, and hopefully it'll work. So I think I'm going to do that maybe in the next few days, and then post it, say Friday, something like that, and that way then you guys can see. I've not done a Kenny review for a little bit, so I think I'll be doing, that'll be in the next week or so as well. I'd like to thank all the people who are returning, my regular subscribers. Just so you know, I appreciate each and every single one of you. It means a lot that you come back and that you like my content, even though it's not been so great recently. I do apologise. And if you're seeing this for the first time, then I would say, if you enjoy, please think about subscribing and clicking the notification bell, and if you really like it, click the like button and let me know. Alternatively, if you think it's a giant piece of tosh, tell me that too. At least then I know if people are happy. I hope you don't think it's a big pile of tosh, because I enjoy doing these things for you guys. I'm trying to think if anything's new. Unfortunately, not tons is new in my world, especially with us being in lockdown again at the moment. Lockdown number 3 in the UK. We're roughly just past the middle of February. According to our Prime Minister, the kids may be going back to school on the 8th of March. If they do, things might start to begin to resemble something like normality, but you never know. It would be nice if it did. Big shout out to anybody who is in the States who has experienced that terrible weather, like Texas and things. I was reading comments on another lady's page, and it seems like you guys have had really bad weather. So, you know, hope you're all keeping well through it. And unfortunately, we don't get snow like you guys do. And I know, yes, I did say unfortunately, because I'm one of those crazy people that likes snow. I really do. I like snow, I like winter. It's my kind of time of the year. It's just, I don't know. I like summer, but I don't like being overly hot, so could be that. We're about to enter the wet part of winter. just in case you're wondering, if you're from around the UK, you'll know that at the end of winter, for some wonderful reason, our weather decides we have to have loads and loads of rain. I have no clue why. Every year rain. So hopefully it won't be too bad, but the weather forecast for the UK for the next few days, in my area, rain. But you know, these things are sent to try us. I do apologise if you can hear background noise. The washer is on in the background. You shouldn't hear the cats because they're all away eating. If there's any snoring starts, that's my silly Staffy. He used to sleep on the settee next to me. He's got such a hard life, he really has. Yeah, you know, sleeping in a bedroom, getting up, coming down, jumping in the windowsill, watching the world as it walks past. You know, it's really hard being my Staffy. Although, he's ever so strange. He's got allergies. He seems to be allergic to everything, like dust and things like that. So he'll be okay, and then the next time you look at him, his little face will be all red and sore because of his allergies. He's 7 next month, and he's had these allergies from, well, from as long as I can remember. We had him from 15 weeks old, and he's always had these allergies, bless his little heart. He's such a loving little dog, he really is. I know people have had bad experiences with staffs, but what I would say is get to know somebody with a staff and get to know the staff. Don't go on these tags and things. I mean, it's like every few years they pick a particular breed, like the Alsatians, and then it was Rottweilers, now it's staffs. Have you noticed in all that time they don't blame the people who are responsible? The people. And I said people responsible because I meant people. It's unfortunate that the poor animals get it. Right, I'm just trying to make sure you can see what I'm doing. See if you're in my area, because you obviously don't want to hear me talking and not see what I'm doing. That would be really boring, wouldn't it? Ah, yes, you're on there. Right. I don't know what I did to make it pan in so well. I tried it before, it's not done it, so yay, win me. My next thing I'm going to mention is unusual presents. See, me and my Smurfy, we like to buy each other gifts that we like, but wouldn't be considered a particularly normal present. For example, for Valentine's Day, I asked my Smurf for a recorder. Yes, you heard me, a recorder. No, I don't mean the electrical things that you record your voice on. I mean the things that you blow through and make music on. Well, I say make music. It can also, if you're not doing it right, sound like a strangled cat. But, you know, that's another story. Now, backstory to why I asked him for a recorder. When I was at school, don't want to say how many, but quite a few moons back, quite a lot, I used to play the recorder. It's one of the things I remember doing and I enjoyed it. Then you get to a certain school, I think it's secondary school or something like that, and it stops. And obviously then the focus is on maths and English and all the fun things in life. Not. So skip forward many years and we get to where we are now, and I suddenly decided that I want to relearn, because I kind of forgot how to play the recorder. Now, much to the deep unhappiness of most of my music teachers at school, I still to this day cannot read music. Yes, I know, some kind of heathen or whatever, but I just can't. I'm not going to pretend I can when I know I can't. And but I'm okay if I know where the fingers have got to be. And since I've been trying this time round, obviously not very long because it was Valentine's Day and we're only on like the 16th now, so you know, I am learning. And with learning it, I'm looking at the notes this time as I'm learning it, so I can try and figure out if that symbol means that note, and hopefully I will be able to learn how to read music. Don't hold your breath, guys. So I'm learning, because it's my Smurfy's birthday on the 25th of this month, I'm learning to play Happy Birthday so I can play it to him. Not an achievement. It's not somebody landing on the moon or somebody making a cure, but in my little universe it's an achievement. And you know, I think it's what life's about. You set these little goals and you try and achieve these little goals in life. So I'm learning that for my Smurf. Obviously I'm learning other songs as well. But it's just remembering how to get your fingers right, and when you suffer with terrible memory, remembering where your fingers have got to be in the first place. I am getting there, guys. I am honest. No, I don't think I'm good enough to play for you lot. If that changes, I will. But I wouldn't wish it on you. Right now it sounds like somebody strangling a cat. I'm sure my Smurfy wouldn't agree because he's cute and he loves me. But, you know. On the note of Valentine's Day, yes, me and my Smurf would give each other Valentine's presents. I mean, I got him something very different. I can tell you guys now because he's had it. I got him a DVD that he really wanted because he likes mad old B-movies. Put it like this, if you ever seen the terrible film in your past, John's the one that's going to like that particular film. And so I got in this set of 50 films, so that should give you a clue as to the calibre of some of them. But the one that I was so proud of, John really loves Quality Streets, and he only likes, in the Quality Streets, the toffee pennies. And when we got our tin at Christmas, there was only 2 in the entire tin. And I felt so let down because I only got the Quality Streets for John, so he could have his toffee pennies, and there were only 2 in the tin. So an advert come up on Facebook just before Valentine's. And you can get a tin and you can put your own name on it, and you can get a mix of things, or you can get just your favourite one. So I'll say on Valentine's Day we give each other our presents early. So John opened his, and it had Smurfy Street on it. I mean, I'm sure you're all really surprised to hear that. And then inside were nothing but toffee pennies, chopped to the top, and it was awesome. You know, I mean, it was just so nice to see his face, and because I'd said to him at Christmas, because I felt so sorry and let down for him, so I said to him, if I get you a chance, I will get you just pennies. And of course, when that come up, I couldn't not do it. I thought, well, that's somebody telling me get John his pennies. So that was another thing. Smurfy, what was the second thing you got me? I know you got me the recorder. God, it sounds terribly ungrateful, but I'm trying desperately to remember what it was. My brain
must have been memorable.
It's very.
It was so epic. It's just blocked itself out of our mind.
You can't remember either.
I can, obviously.
You can. You just might help you if you look it up quickly. Yeah, I'm trying, and I'm
DVD. It was something epic.
Whatever it was, I really do appreciate it. I know it doesn't sound like that, but I do. And it will come back to me later. The minute I finish doing the whip and chat, my brain will go, yeah, it was that. And, you know. But we don't wait till Valentine's Day, because we're of a great belief we love each other every day of the year. So we do buy each other Valentine's presents, but we just give them on the day when they arrive. And, you know. And it's like Easter as well. We don't buy Easter eggs. Well, two very good reasons. One, I'm trying to lose some weight. And two, we tend to get DVDs. I mean, I don't know if I've mentioned this before. I probably have. We collect DVDs. We've got about 1,700. I know there's going to be a whole load of people that suddenly message and say, oh, you know, you don't want them. They're going out of fashion, blah, blah, blah. That's good. But you can't watch something if the internet goes down. You can watch a DVD. You know, just saying. So that's why we like to collect our DVDs. I apologise for the dinging. That's John, my Smurf. No, I'm working away here, and I never checked to make sure you could still see what I'm doing. Where am I? What it is on this iPhone, I'm never sure where the darn camera is. Right, come on, let the pen appear. Where are we? We're here. You can see this. Yeah, you can see what I'm doing. I get so paranoid. There. Oh, I hope I've not been too out of shot for you guys. I'm still working on my lady with the stags. Like I say, it's probably going to be a while. Oh, sugar. Oh. Object lesson. Watch what you're doing. Guess who's just upset a tray of grills all over the front. Luckily enough, they've stayed on my front so I can pick them up. Yeah, so I'm still doing this lady and these two stags. I think I'm going to be doing them for a while. I hope I don't bore you guys silly with it. I'm one of these irritating people who has to finish what she's doing. I can't start another project. I just can't unless I finish this one. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Just the way I'm wired. It's like I'm like learning the happy birthday, relearning it, John, because obviously with it being so many years since I played the recorder, and I don't want to learn another song in case I forget the happy birthday one. Anyway, so yeah, just picked all these back off me. So what else have we got going off? It's also my little granddaughter's birthday, the day before my Smurfy. My little granddaughter will be 3. Still, I've been looking at presents and I'm still not sure what to get for her. I've already got all Smurfy's presents because he's easy to buy for. Well, I say he's easy to buy for. I come up with some ideas and then I ask for a list. And Smurfy's really good at giving me a list of things that he wants. That way then, it's a bit of a clue. Because like, I can't just go and see a DVD and think, oh, I'll buy him that. Because 9 out of 10 times he's already got it. And like, we've got these 2 wonderful guys that we watch from Texas, well, I'm guessing around Texas, given the name. They got a channel on YouTube called Texas Frightmare. Really worth a watch if you like your films. And they do reviews of films that were on years, and they interview directors and actors from their horror films. And there's a couple of really lovely guys. There's Charles and Lloyd, and if you get a chance, go and check out their channel, because they are lovely. Me and Smurfy watched them, and I don't tend to comment very much, but Smurfy does, because he comments from both of us, really. I'm just not one of these people, because they do a live chat on a 1 AM Thursday mornings normally. They have moved them around a little bit on last few weeks, but I think they're going back to that time slot. And check them out, because they are really, really good. It's called Texas Frightmare, and I believe that they are, when the planet isn't going through a pandemic, that they do conventions, like convention weekends and things, which I would love to go to one year, but hopefully in the future. And if you're any of you guys actually live over in the States, they've got a shop as well, which is online, so you know, definitely check them out. If you do, tell them Tara sent you, or Pixie590, because they know me as Tara, not Pixie. So, but they're wonderful, and they always make me laugh. Trying to think what I've been up to apart from with it being a lockdown. Obviously, we can't go very far, and you know, most things are shut, so I mean, we've really not looked out birthday wise this year, because Connor's birthday last year was on was just after the lockdown, because we got locked down on the 21st of March, and his birthday was the 29th. And then we weren't in lockdown, but we were in those local restriction things. You know, for regional restrictions. So we still couldn't go anywhere on my birthday, which was in October. And with it being Smurfy's birthday before the end of February, obviously we're still going to be in lockdown. So yeah, we've already looked out, as I'm sure everybody has, not just us, you know. Not that anybody said anything. We're not in any of the groups so far, as I know, to get the vaccination. I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for what I'm about to say, but I'm not sure I'm getting it. But we'll see. I mean, I class that as everybody's private choice, and if that is your choice not to, then, you know, everybody please respect each other. Trying to focus on the R. Yeah, it's really hard because I film this on my phone, and R is 14, and so I can't always see what I'm doing, so that's why I have to rely on the facts. But this time round I'm filming differently to me. It's kind of upside down to me, so and obviously because I'm focusing you closer so you can see like the letters, because we're about to start on these R's. I want you to be able to see, obviously. Why does that always happen? You put them away and then you find a drawer you dropped. Here you go, come on you. So yeah, sorry about the door, that was Smurfy just going to the post office. So what have we been doing? Well, obviously this is going to be no great surprise to anybody, but we have been watching rather a lot of TV, or should I say DVDs, because let's face it, there's nothing on TV, it's crap. Sorry for swearing. So we have, I've been watching, I don't know what made me watch this. I've been watching Tenko. Yes, it's that really cheerful show about prisoners of war, like female prisoners of war with Japan. And like I say, I don't know what made me watch it. I remember watching it when I was young with my mum. And I'd worked my way through quite a lot of things on Netflix and stuff like that. I've seen all of Mandalorian, definitely worth a watch. If you like Karate Kid, definitely go and check out Cobra Kai. Totally loved it. Can't wait for the new season. We've just had one, so it's going to be a long wait. So, you know, I'd gone through quite a lot of things on Netflix and on Disney Plus. So I thought, well, we've got these DVDs, may as well get some watched. So we're working our way through that. Smurfy is currently on a Gerry Anderson kick. And I don't just mean like his popular things. He's buying all the things that were made that didn't hit it off as well. So not that will surprise anyone. It's only got 2 more things to get. One which was ordered today. And then he'll have completely completed what he needs for Gerry Anderson. He's already got all of Ray Harryhausen things, films, documentaries, things like that, just in case you're wondering what I meant. I don't obviously mean figures and things, because they can be quite expensive. It's already got all the James Bond films, because he's quite into James Bond as well. Like I say, we've got 1,700 DVDs, so, you know. On one of the things I'm going to do on one of our videos is I'm going to show you some of our DVDs. Don't worry, I'm not going to show you them individually. You are not going to have to watch me go, this DVD is about this DVD is about that, because while it can be interesting if they're your DVDs, I do know it can get monotonous. Obviously, I'm going to keep doing McKenna reviews because he is absolutely awesome. Kenneth More is just the best actor ever. On Sunday, I think it is, or it could be Friday now. You know, I'll tell you what, I'll look it up for you. If you got Sky or satellite TV, I believe it's on there. Just go to the TV guide. I think it could be Friday, so I'm going to have a look. Just got to find the station first. And yeah, anyway, if you've got Sky or satellite TV and you've got, why can't I remember it? I'm sorry people, this is one of my moments where my brain has decided it's going on a holiday. Happens quite a lot, very inconvenient. I'm nearly there. Ah, that's it. If you've got Talking Pictures TV, there's the one, yay. Right, if you've got Talking Pictures TV, I think it's Sunday, so I'm going to go through to Sunday. Let's have a look. Sunday. You just have to bear with me. I am literally trying to look it up. They've got the wonderful film. Well, it is wonderful because it's very well acted. They've got Sinking the Bismarck with Kenneth More. Obviously, there are other people in it. And I'm trying to find out when it is. And for some reason, my brain told me it was on either Saturday or Sunday. But then my brain's not working with the rest of me, so. Oh, Girl with the Green Eyes. Sorry. Alright, I'll try Friday then. I know it's on anyway. It's on, if you go to Talking Pictures and check it out, it is on, I'm just not sure when it's on. It's To Sink the Bismarck. It's a wonderful film, and Kenny acts so well in it. And no, this is back to this. This is not a Kenneth More review. He's a very good actor. I like him so much. I mean, if you do watch To Sink the Bismarck on Talking Pictures, watch the bit when they tell Kenny his bad news, and you feel it with him. Well, I do. It's just out of curiosity. I mean, obviously mine's Kenny. I know one of John's favourite actors is Peter Cushing. So who are your favourite actors? What do you like to watch? What have you binge watched during the lockdown? I'm genuinely interested. I would like to know. Have you got any suggestions for me? I do take suggestions, and So what have you guys been cooking during the lockdown? I told you the other week that I was doing HelloFresh. They have got better. I say they've got better. I'll touch some wood. Touch wood. But there's always a but. But the deliveries I've got no better. My street, obviously I'm not going to tell you my address, but if you imagine the street on Coronation Street, my street's a bit like that. You go straight from the front door into your house. There's no garden, right? No garden. No garden, no porch, no overhang. It's straight into your house. Right. So, why, every week, just when it delivers it, does DPD say left on porch? And they do it, by the way, if you're not in. I mean, I've got my order this week by pure luck. Even though I was in, and I was upstairs, and I looked out the window, and as I looked out the window, a DPD van was pulling off. So I hastened downstairs, and yep, sure enough, there it was, left on my doorstep. Not porch, not in a safe place, no, the middle of the path, so any strange passing person could take it. Because that's what you want, isn't it? You want your food for the following week to be left on the pavement where everybody can just grab it. But anyway, apart from that, sorry, little rant. Apart from that, I've been trying out different recipes, things that I wouldn't cook or I haven't cooked. And I've got to say, if you do get HelloFresh, you've got to, well, you haven't got to, but I suggest you try Prince Harry's chicken pie. It is lovely. I can't praise it enough. It is really lovely. We like it a lot. It's full of flavour. It's not dry to eat. It's just really nice. That's a definite winner. What else have we had from there that we've enjoyed? We like Mexican burgers. I would go a bit gently with the Mexican spice bit if you're not that fond of spicy food. But it's nice. I mean, not that we were eating like loads of chips anyway, and if we were having chips, they were done in the air fryer. But I've not, like, the air fryer's not been out of the cupboard in weeks. It probably thinks I fell out with it. But because we're having dishes, but we're just having like different dishes. So sometimes it's mash. If they say mash, because Murphy's not a big fan of mash, sometimes I turn them into roast potatoes or boiled potatoes. I can't help myself. Even if it's a recipe, I end up modifying it in some way. Pasta, we've been having pasta, and we've been having rice and things. And yes, for anybody that's going to ask, I have been careful to watch the the calories and things. They're a very big fan of saying, put a drizzle of oil in a pan. Now, I tend not to do that a lot. I tend to, especially if you're cooking like mince of any variety, I do not add oil to the pan because it doesn't need it. You always get fat coming out of mince and you always drain it off, so why add mince to start with? If you're cooking chicken, yes, obviously you need to put a drizzle of oil, but instead of using oil, I use the 1-cal spray. That way then you're not racking up calories without knowing about it. And another thing that they're very fond of is mix some roast potatoes, gently drizzle them with olive oil. No, 1-cal. It doesn't make the taste any different and it's healthy. But yeah, I'm enjoying trying all the different things. I do wish they had a bit more of a selection because we've been having them for so long. We are noticing now that the meals are very much samey, and I do try and look to find out how to get different meals, but it's a bit hard. You don't know where to look. If you don't know where to look, you know, you're not going to figure it out. So if you have HelloFresh and you know how to get the meals different, I have tried flicking through the different, like meat and 2 veg, the family thing, but it's actually the selections that I'd like to be different, because they just all seem to be the same, even though they're like meat and 2 veg or family or quick meals. They all seem to be the same meals. I just like something different. In fact, I've booked next week, I think it's next week. I've booked next week for not to have a delivery, so I can cook something that I would normally cook a few times at home, because in cold wet weather I like to have a nice stew. I like what I call warming meals. Yes, they're home cooked, good for you, but I just like to have them because they're healthy. Do you know what I mean? I mean, like comfort foods, you know, I suppose you'd call them. Although I don't suppose many people would consider stew a comfort food. Yeah, so what do you class as comfort food? What is it if you're going to go for something? I don't mean your puddings, because everybody has puddings that they go for. But what comfort food would you go for? That'd be interesting actually to see that. It'd be I do know that if I'm down, dismal or depressed, my go-to is chocolate. Yes, I'm aware it's bad for you. And it's how I got to be my gentle size. But sometimes, come on, I mean, I'm sure all the girls can appreciate this one. Chocolate is just a need. You just need it. Other people have other vices, so I'm sure chocolate is not the world's worst vice. You know, so tell me what is your go-to? What is your comfort food? I'm going to do those couple of C's. I don't know if you can see. Oh, I don't know if you can see them, but they're there. Yeah, C's. Oh, 22, and that is my Smurfy back from the shop. Hello, Smurf.
Oh, baby. Hello, listeners.
He says hello, listeners. Let's see. Because I don't know what it is with this iPhone, but I just can never figure out where they got on camera. Let's have a look. Aha, you can see what I can. Right, so I can see my finger and I know it's there. Oh, I've just shoved something off. Ah. I don't know if any of you have thought about doing this, or if I just have mad inspirations. But I have this tea towel, and what I do because at the moment I've got the work towards me, so the plastic, I'm leaning on the plastic. But if I have to turn it round, what I do, I'll just show you on this corner, so it won't make any difference, is on the, if I've got to lean on the area where it's been done, I put the tea towel there, like so, and then I'm leaning on the tea towel so the drills don't come off on your ends. Don't know if that's a little tip that might work for somebody else, but I just thought I'd share it in case it does, and it just stops the drills from coming off. And you can, that way then it doesn't matter if you do lean on it, you've got the see, brain's gone again. You've got you've got a way to stop the drills from coming off onto your hand, and so you don't pull drills out. And what I also do, I haven't got any on this bit yet because obviously I'm not going to cover this bit up because I need this bit, but I'll just show you on this little piece here. I have some washi tape, and what I do is I line it up like that. Oh, no, you can't see. I line it up. I just go up a little bit. Right. No, you don't want to go there. Right. I wish I'd not moved it now. What can you see? Oh, you can see the card. Good. Right. So I've kept my number still covered, but I've started putting this washi tape down. And what I do is I put this down, and that way then, you know the little sticky bit at the side of the puzzle, you don't get stuck to it. If there is any hairs or anything, they don't get stuck to it, and it keeps your picture nice and neat, and it also gives you a straight edge. So I do find that very handy. And I'm going to show you what I do when I've worked in an area like I've been working in this little area today. I've got this little roller, and I won't speak as I'm doing this because hopefully then you can hear, but and what I do is I roll over it like that, and it pops down any little diamond that's thinking about popping up. And this is one my Smurfy got me from Amazon. It's just a roller, and like I say, I just roll it like that, and it just pops down like the little drills, and they don't think about popping off or going off on vacation anywhere. And I do find it helpful. That's off Amazon, very easy to get. The pen that I've been using, this is on Amazon. One place at this end, one place at that end. And I think at that, my lovelies, I'm going to go. I know we didn't get tons done because I never seem to when I'm talking. And I'm going to continue working on it like I have been. I will put a link at the bottom of the page so I can show you the picture that I've got. I don't know where, but I keep getting little brown drills. Anyway, please take care and have a good week. Pardon me. Look for the video of me cooking, which should be by the end of this week, if I feel brave. So this is me, Tara, Pixie 590, saying please stay safe and keep well. And I don't know if I'm going to do it because I'm zoomed in, but that's a thumbs up to you guys. Okay, bye.